Alright, this is part 2 of the propane generator installation here in Ashland City. As you can see, now we got our ditch dug and we got our tank set and she's full of gas. Thank goodness she's tied down, because last night you can see it poured down rain in our whole field. If it hadn't have been chained, I think we may have had a mess this morning. But everything's great. We'll just put a pump in there. We're pumping the water out of it now. And I don't believe we'll get to do any backfilling today. It's so wet and nasty here. But we've got our sand there to cover our tank with. And as you can see, we've got our gas lines tied in there. And we've got them run, which is probably another good thing, because you can see those ditches are pretty muddy. If we hadn't have got that in there before the mud got here, we'd have been in a mess. We'd have been down there in the trenches with the mud. So we're going to wait another day and let her dry up here a little bit. And today's Saturday, so I guess we'll come back Monday morning and continue with it. Now I'm going to walk right up here to this main generator that we've got installed at the house, so you can sort of see what we've done. There's Joe. He's testing his system. As you see, we got the Generac set on its pad, and we've got our conduit ran over to where we're going to tie in. It's a lot of conduit and work here because of the got a 17 kilowatt solar system tied in with it, which is fantastic. Makes him over $500 a month in electricity. And Joseph here, he's getting the connections made on the generator here for the gas and everything. Nice looking setup there on the gas. We'll get back to y'all one day. Probably I'll set you up for Monday and we'll do part 3. Hope you enjoyed it, and if we can help you, just call the service company in Ashland City, 615-416-1739. This is a gentleman that's going to be coming out to help you. Of course, you can't see him very well there, but wait for part 3.